Dude, you know it'd be a good Let's Play to have? A Jackbox game.
Ooh, you should do Jackbox and record it. Set, do the Russian salute. Welcome to the podcast, comrades.
Is my roommate celibate? Are Russian Martians really in Antarctica? Are cameras spying on you when you aren't looking at them?
Is Ukraine
Are books just little portals into tiny worlds that are inside your brain?
Is Ukraine
This and more
essentially-
on today's podcast?
Is Ukraine made of gummy worms?
We'll answer all these questions on today's podcast. Welcome everyone to the Unusable Podcast. Here, we're queer.
Was that clear in Chinese?
Nope. I think
Oh.
you know what I said.
Okay.
It's the only rhyme I can think of.
Mark bless USSR.
All right.
John Lennon bless USSR.
Do you want me to tell you the 5 ways you can find out if your roommate's celibate?
No.
You check the trash can?
Why am I checking the I don't want to know.
No, I don't want to know about that one. Thank you,
All
guys.
right, do you want to find out if Russian Martians really are in Antarctica?
Yes.
The answer may surprise you.
The Earth is flat. Antarctica doesn't exist.
And
That's
the
the
Russians
answer.
are there.
Yep.
So, like, Antarctica is essentially like the boundary zone in a video game. If you hit it hard enough, you're just going to bounce off of it.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like in Minecraft when you
Literally.
hit the end and it's
But
just like...
apparently, if you go slow enough, you kind of phase through and fall off.
Either that or you become like a Pac-Man and you spawn on the other
But
side.
if you have to like
Oh.
shimmy across, you kind of clip through it, you know.
Yeah.
If you walk at like a normal speed, you will like bump into it, you know. Anyway, so the reason why we're playing the Soviet Russian anthem is because we have completely eradicated free speech on this podcast. We have completely gotten rid of the First Amendment, a lot like New Mexico would do, which was my first rule of our last attempt, which is why we've gotten rid of free speech, is because the last episode was terrible.
No, this is the first episode we've ever tried to do today when we redo it.
Yep.
Every time right now today.
Yes. First try.
So anyway, today we're recording this. It's 9/10, which means tomorrow is the anniversary.
Of 9/11. My favorite holiday.
His favorite holiday. Bush did 9/11. I just want to make that clear. In case you do not know, Bush did 9/11, and it's very, very
And
obvious.
Hillary chloroform. She also did it.
Is
Also,
jeez.
Also, Jeffrey McCloskey did it.
Is he the one that went bungee jumping by the neck?
and also, Chairman Mao.
Also, I did 9/11.
He did 9/11. You see, the reason why it crumbled is because he farted in the basement.
Farted.
That explains why the building kind of like went instead of.
Yeah. He took out the foundations with his.
I disintegrated from
his
the inside out.
See, they always say that
He's
No.
basically like Wario.
My bowels are.
jet fuel doesn't melt steel, but his butt does.
It's me, Wario. I brought down the Twin Towers with my nauseous gas. Ah.
How big was your check from Bush?
Just
You think he
That one?
paid me?
Well, yeah.
No.
Is that what
I was volunteer.
the $6 trillion that disappeared
No,
was?
I was
We're paying
volunteer.
You?
That $6 trillion just went to like some guy owning an oil company in the Middle East.
Oh, they fed you Al Qaeda chili, didn't they?
Yeah, they gave me Al Qaeda chili, and that stuff mess you up.
I found something out about chili though this week.
Yeah.
So apparently Texas chili does not have beans in it.
No, it
Good, I
doesn't.
don't like beans.
But here's the thing. Originally Texas chili did have beans in it.
Beans.
They're just in denial about it. They're bean denialists.
You know, cats have beans.
Yeah, they have toe beans.
Beans.
You can't eat them though. Well, like you could,
could.
but you shouldn't.
Again,
Nom.
and you'll probably end up with a pierced tongue.
You'll probably end up with like your entire face lacerated. You look like
Can you charge a cat with domestic abuse?
Only if you Kim Jong Un. Did you know his first name is not Kim?
If it-
That's his last name.
But
Yes,
here's the
Seth,
thing:
I did know that.
I didn't know that till yesterday.
is
Oh
Kim
my
Jong
gosh, Seth.
wasn't Kim Jong Un recently in the news?
Yeah.
He lost a lot of weight.
Here's the weird thing: I still haven't like seen a news reporter being like, "Yeah, he faked his death." I've not seen that, but it's like you kind of have to like do the mental math on your own and be like, "Oh yeah, he didn't die."
Oh yeah.
Seth, they
I
never,
forgot that.
or Gabe, they never said he died.
No, remember they did. They were
They
like, he's
were
dead.
saying for a while that he was
No,
dead.
they said he might be dead. We don't know where he
Yeah,
is.
but a few news outlets were like, he's
yeah,
dead
yeah. A few news outlets were just straight up saying,
Well-
"Yeah, he's dead."
Well,
because his sister took
Yeah.
power for a little while.
yeah, because he was in a coma apparently.
For a little while.
'Cause of
I
the
think he just
surgery.
came back out of nowhere and was like, oh, I would like to make peace now. I'm definitely not a clone.
But how are they going to explain that to his people? Because he's supposed to be like a god king.
They just
they
straight
don't
up
know about
lied.
it. Yeah, they probably don't even know about it.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So
Like,
I thought
he,
I
like-
thought it'd be like, oh well, he was having
know what?
visions from like his ancestors or
Yeah,
something.
exactly. He went off to the moon to talk to
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
his grandpa.
You know what? I just want to say this. Maybe this is too controversial. But whenever I see celebrities or a lot of NBA players, because Kim Jong Un really likes NBA, will go see Kim Jong Un and be like, oh, and hang out with him and be like, oh, he's cool. You're a terrible human being. Stop it. You
Okay.
should not be supportive of Kim Jong Un. You
Well,
should not.
I'm sure they're just trying not to get assassinated.
Let's just don't go.
Yeah, it's like,
Just
well,
don't
if
go.
I can't have you, no one can.
Same thing like when people see Putin. I'm just like, or when people see the president, our president, just don't do it. Don't support politics.
Yeah,
Stop
if
it.
he tries to sniff your baby, punch him in the face.
Honestly, yeah, just don't.
No,
support.
just play
You
the
know what?
no reverse
Rage
card and
Against the
smell
Machine.
him. Sniff him. Sniff the president.
Sniff
Just,
the president.
just get right up, just right up in his face. Just no, we're not doing this. Just get right and just.
Than I thought you were gonna be.
Huh?
You're heavier than I thought you were gonna be.
This camera's
Thanks.
way too high.
Oh, cool. Let's adjust.
So we were talking about. Ooh, oh my.
Look at that.
What?
Josiah's shirt looks so high quality.
Hey, so we were talking about how the fact that
That didn't change.
maybe
anything.
the problem I have with being approachable might be because I look like a extra from the Lord of the Rings.
I'm telling you, dude. I just need to take you to Target and dress you up like a liberal, and you'll get ladies,
Don't do
even
that.
Republican ones.
No.
Isn't that weird though? It's like women want to talk to men that are apparently wearing skinny jeans. I don't
I'm
get
not
that.
gonna put you in skinny jeans because your legs
Thank the
aren't nice
Lord.
enough.
Here's the thing.
What, dude?
I'm
I
kidding.
have calves that are like. Well, they were perfect at one point. They're still okay though. I have good legs. I have a bad scar. On,
thighs.
I have a bad scar right here.
I talked about that like last episode about my
did.
thighs. Ah!
Do you want to know how I got this scar? You can't really see it very well on
scars.
camera.
Yes.
I
How
got
did
a scar I can show you guys. Just
Seth, that's
Seth, that's your butt crack.
wait, is that what it is?
Seth, that's where your poop comes from.
What?
Wait, didn't you have like a weird story where you're like, this thing, and people are like, don't, you're fine, Seth, and you're
There's
like,
my collarbone.
oh, yeah, okay, it's really
Talking
funny.
about that a while ago. I was like 3.
Well, anyways, I got this scar on my shin from when I worked for an inflatable game company.
A what?
Yeah,
A
I
don't remember
basically,
that?
inflatable game company?
yeah,
Yeah.
Like bouncy houses and stuff?
yeah,
I
Or-
didn't know that.
yeah. That was like my first job.
Yeah, you
It-
did it for like a summer.
I did it for a summer, and I got paid like $9 an hour. I got paid a lot because I worked basically all summer. And I mean, like, I had enough time to go home, go to sleep, and wake up and do it again. I lived off of granola bars and bottled water for probably, what, 2-3 months? Something
That's
like
the
that.
life, man.
Dude, it was awful.
I know.
That sounds bad.
It was not fun.
Still
Maybe
the
that's
life.
that's why you are the way you are.
Yeah.
I don't
Wait, what?
I
What
don't
does that
think
mean?
that's true.
I think the eating granola balls every day, I think that messed you up.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the mental, like psychological problems. I
No,
suffer
that's
from
because
it.
of me.
Okay, I'll let you take that. You can claim it.
I'll claim it. You know, because I have no shame.
He has no shame.
I'll take it. People are like, you know, you get a girl and she's like, "Why are you crazy?" It's like, "My uncle," and then she's like, "What did your uncle do to you? Did he touch you?" That, among other things.
He only touched me mentally.
He only touched me, man.
Oh, jeez. He reached out with his brain power and violated me.
He violated my mental state of mind.
Violated me with his thoughts.
I'm doing it right now.
Why are you saying that to me right now? Why do you have to do this every time right now? Dude, he's just...
What are you doing?
I'm mentally infiltrating Gabe's brain with my brain powers.
Dude, all it is just racial slurs. That's all it is.
Actually,
no.
I was trying to communicate to you that I want to tickle your nose.
That is a very weird one.
That's weird. We're putting that on the Insta.
Hey, Instagram watchers.
Guys, follow us on Instagram. Like, what the heck? Why aren't you following us on Instagram?
Why aren't you
Watch your
subscribed?
profanity.
Why aren't you watching?
Yeah,
Why don't you know
hey,
about us?
guys.
It's not our
Share
fault that you
with your
don't...
friends and family.
Only 3% of our viewers are subscribed. You should subscribe to us if you keep listening. You know, you listen this
Wait,
far.
is that true?
You are 11 minutes in right now. Why don't you subscribe? You're obviously liking it.
Why are you still here? Huh?
Yeah. If you don't like it, leave.
No, don't. Please don't. Stay.
Please, we need it.
I just see on the graph of watch
Oh.
time right here. It's just
So,
Plummets.
speaking of YouTube viewership,
Uh-huh.
my place of work,
Sorry.
my place of work got a PlayStation play button.
A what?
Yeah,
A PlayStation play button?
yeah, it's like the plaque that not PlayStation. Sorry,
YouTube play button?
Wow,
I was
Wow.
like, what? Okay,
Yeah.
YouTube play button.
I,
That's the
I have
one?
not had enough coffee today.
The silver one?
Uh,
Gold one?
it may have been the gold one. I don't know.
Ooh.
Either way, I'm still like,
Wait, I can literally check which one it is. I can
yeah,
look it up.
it's actually probably no. I saw it on a short of their Instagram account. If you're curious, just ask in the comments. We'll let you know where I work.
He works at
You've said it before.
Bistros and
Have
the
I?
Ladies. It's a strip club.
He works at
I'm
a
the stripper.
bikini coffee shop.
Bikini coffee shop?
Yeah, I'm in the bikini.
So it would probably
Yikes.
be the silver one.
Probably. But it's cool because I think the boss was making a gemstone that I think is a gemstone. I think he's like polishing a gemstone to put in like the play button spot.
Oh,
Like we were decorating it, like making it look nice. It's cool.
that's cool.
I don't know where it is though. I've seen videos of it. I just don't know where it is in the building.
Huh?
It's probably on our set.
Probably, or somewhere around there.
It's right here.
Whoa!
It's in my heart.
It's right there. Gabe's heart.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
gonna be very busy at work this week because I have to make a bunch of straps for an apron company that's based out of New York.
Stop, Seth. I can hear that.
The world can hear it, Seth.
I hope.
Now all of China knows we're here.
I hope that I don't have a lot of work to do this week at work because last week was crazy busy.
I have to make 1,800 straps, and
Ooh.
800 of them are long straps.
Yikes!
I have
so-
to defend our faith from Mormons.
Well,
Are you meeting with
okay.
Mormons?
No.
Oh.
We're really hoping you were.
Not me too.
Hey, anyone who listens to this podcast who's local, if you want to start your own podcast or just you just need general tech tips, contact me.
$500.
No, I charge like for podcast consulting. I believe I charge $20 an hour. On site, it's gonna be like 30, but I get stuff done. I don't charge you if I'm not doing nothing. You know, if I'm just thinking for an hour, I won't charge you for that. You know.
I charge you $500. I promise you to get one view. as me.
I do leather
I
work.
can't promise that you'll get views, but I'll promise that your podcast or whatever YouTube, whatever you're doing, will be high quality. I also
But
do
ours
church
isn't even
sound.
high quality.
It's high quality right now. What are you talking about?
The last
our
podcast I
sound-
listened to, the sound was pretty bad.
Shut up. I don't even remember which one that was. What was that one?
It was the one where I was
Right
Josh.
Oh. I
Sound
don't
quality was a little
remember.
messed up.
I think I fell asleep while I was editing that one.
Good.
Yeah. Anyway, let me know.
Hey, thumbs. All thumbs.
Contact me. I want to get paid
Gabe
for
thumbs.
doing what I love. I also do church sound
Radical,
systems.
bruh.
All right, that's the plug.
Okay, so I want to talk about something. I really like frisbee golf.
It's pretty fun. It'd
Yeah?
be nice if
I
we
like
were in
this
shape, though. Like, it'd be much more fun if we were in shape.
No, I have a great time.
No, but I'm saying we'd have more fun.
I don't know if I would. No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, if I didn't get just absolutely winded by throwing three discs, that'd be pretty nice.
I see. The throwing of the disc doesn't bother me. It's the hiking.
Yeah.
Wow.
The fact that I have to move my legs.
The
Yeah.
park is okay. The park that we did go to had steep hills.
Yeah, I had a
So
lot
just
of
go
that.
to Springfield Lake.
No, but that one's worse. We just
Yeah.
went to the Ozark one,
Oh,
which really isn't that bad,
it's not that bad.
especially if you've been to the Springfield Lake one, which is rough.
That one's an actual hike. Like there's hiking trails.
Yup.
Yeah.
Which, if you're into that, great, dude. There's people
I am.
that had
I
like,
like it.
actual caddies for their discs. They had like so many discs.
Yeah, that was
Josiah
we were-
Lockwood had one.
Nice. We were
Interesting.
leaving the course, and we saw these guys starting to tee off in the first hole, and the guy threw his disc, and it was just as good as my throw.
Wow.
And they were wearing jerseys and everything. They looked super professional.
Well, granted, they probably have an actual technique down.
But he was way over to the. He was like way,
Yeah, but if he's consistently throwing that way, good for him.
I guess. But I felt
I mean,
good. I was like,
are you still doing your wild animal throw that you're famous for, where you like fling it up in the air like a golf club and then still do that?
No.
Oh,
No.
that was fun to watch.
Yeah, Seth
don't
used
know
to
what you're
grab
talking
like
about,
live
honestly.
animals.
He would like gallop too.
Oh yeah, I still do that. I still got up.
You do a little gallop and then like take the disc above your head and just
Oh, when I'm doing my other underhand.
yeah.
Yeah, when I do my underhand, I still like throw it way up, and I'm like, yeah.
Puts like his
wait.
entire body into it, and
do.
it's usually like the wobbliest disc you've ever
Yeah,
seen.
but okay.
He got his
I
inspiration
bought
from
it.
Gandalf,
What does that mean? Wait, what does that mean?
like using the staff, going "Hoo-yah!"
You know that part of the movie where we go, hoya!
Yeah,
You know that
exactly.
part
like
of the movie
that.
where he uses his staff as a weapon, and it looks like Seth throwing a disc like a monkey.
Find that clip.
It's
But,
it's probably Minas Tirith, and it's probably him smacking an orc and
Yeah,
spinning in
yeah.
circles.
Or Denethor.
Denethor.
Whacking Denethor.
Yeah, me throwing a disc is just like Gandalf whacking Denethor. It's the same thing. But I got a disc. I got my own
Stupidest
disc.
comparison I've ever
It's
heard.
it's
Anyway.
the perfect one. But I got my own disc, so my throws can actually be consistent now because I'm using the same disc now. So
Yeah,
I can
believe it or
actually
not,
get
it
used to
matters what disc you have.
Yeah, and I got a
Absolutely.
nice one. I got a nice one.
Especially if the grips are different, you gotta have ones that are like the same grip, and you gotta figure out which grip you like. I like big, meaty grips.
So you like the fairway discs?
Maybe.
It's a brand, I think.
No.
No,
All of the discs that I've ever seen don't have big enough grip. Like
It's not
I want
supposed to.
like a gun handle
No,
grip.
it's supposed to
No,
just be your
here's
fingertips.
the thing.
No.
the different shapes of where you'd grip the disc determines what kind of disc it is. So you have your drivers, you have your mid rangers, you have your putters, and then you have like some other thing.
Yeah, but drivers have two different types of handles.
Right, like there's a heavier one and then there's like a lighter one.
Well, there's one
Yeah.
that's like it's like longer and it's got this like scoop out on the outside, and then there's one that's like wider.
No, I think
and
the
flat.
scoop one is a mid range. Pretty sure that's a mid range.
I've seen it listed as driver. Seth's bored.
No,
talking about
this
this-
coffee's rejecting.
Oh, you're gonna go poop?
I might have to. I might have to run away.
Well,
in the
don't fart, please.
I'm just
I don't
saying,
want,
if
I feel
it's-
like
You'll
I
melt
do.
the chair.
Granted,
I should have not drinking this
Drinking.
like half this thing so fast.
I'm
Being
so
done
surprised I
drinking.
didn't. I'm so surprised I didn't poop at church today because I poop every Sunday, and yet
Why are we talking about our
I
poos?
didn't.
you'd,
I was very impressed
A
with
homeless guy
myself.
pooped at the church today.
Yeah, you did.
I thought he was like doing drugs in the bathroom, which I have no idea.
There's a
Of.
homeless guy in
have-
church today.
What?
There's a homeless guy in church
I thought you
today.
said there was a horse guy in church.
No.
a homeless guy.
No,
There's a
homeless
in
guy.
church.
Yeah.
There's a homeless guy, or at least a guy that didn't look too good, and he was like, "Can I use a bathroom?" He didn't ask me; he asked somebody else, and that somebody else was like, "Yeah, sure." And my mind screamed, "No, no, that's a safety risk."
Well, that's
Yeah.
why you're on the safety team. So you hung around the bathroom, right?
I stayed between the bathroom and the hallway leading to the congregation because I was like, "Listen, there needs to be someone that's paying attention." Because
Yeah.
nope, that's a red flag in my book. But we were fine. I didn't think anything was actually going to happen. I was just like,
Well, the thing is, he had like a big backpack.
yeah, he had a big backpack.
That's
which,
always scary.
Yeah,
That
the
scares me.
backpack is always the red flag for me. It's like, it's different if the backpack is like left, like at the entrance or something. But
Yeah, if
like he
left
brought it into the bathroom.
into the entrance, and be like, "Yeah, no one's gonna steal it. Like we can see it."
Yeah,
There's-
we have no reason to go through your stuff.
But he's like, I want to go to the bathroom. My big backpack. Don't worry about it. It's like, I'm gonna worry.
Dude, if you worded it that way, I'd have just called the police. Because I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not playing that game. Nope.
Yeah. We definitely need protocol for the safety team because
Training? We need actual training?
and
Yes.
protocol because like it's just like our best guess right now.
Should we pause the podcast while I go to the bathroom? Or you guys want to just keep going?
No,
No, we're gonna keep going
Go-
Okay.
You go to
I'll
the
be
bathroom.
back.
because honestly, I don't really know how to pause the podcast, so I can just like cut this all out later. But I'm gonna keep recording. Guys, we have a lot of lights and
Ye-
stuff, and I'm also borrowing a camera right now, so it looks really good.
Oh, okay, that explains it. I thought you just got the settings right.
No, this is I'm borrowing another Sony. I love Sonys so much. They're so good. Yeah, and it looks really good. I like it a lot.
Like, we could
it's a
record the
little blown out.
We could record the podcast on our phone, but we just it's not preferred.
I absolutely refuse to record anything but like that Tony Chocolonely video that we did.
That's fun.
Anything but stuff like that on a phone. I absolutely refuse.
Is it just because the UI is hard to
No.
mess with? No.
No, it's because there's like no options.
Oh.
Like the exposure's all auto, and yeah, you could. I think there's an app that you can get that'll let you change stuff
Well,
like that.
I
But
think
the thing is,
I think even in the settings of the camera, you can play with it. The problem is, I'm sure it's the same way with any other camera.
Not on
you
Apple.
have to. Oh, really?
no, like well, you can change like the contrast, but that's all like post
Oh.
stuff. You can't do anything to the actual image. It's all auto. But the other thing is that the actual sensor that picks up the light is like this big. Like it's smaller than a penny. Like it's tiny, like so tiny. And so you can't get a lot of like detail out of that. You can't get a lot of color depth. You just can't. It's not as sharp, and the lens is like, the freaking like width of a chip.
Oh,
Like,
like
it's-
that's why they put 3 on them. They have 3 lenses.
And so it's not good. It doesn't look it looks very flat. There's not a lot of depth. It's just not, I don't like it. And so I refuse. People always ask me like, well, can't I like record my podcast on my phone for like the video? And I'm like, you can. Sure. But you're going to hate it. It's going to look awful, and it's not going to work well with your editing software, and it's going to be a pain to get off of your phone. It's probably going to desync because it's probably recording at some random frame rate and have some random audio sample rate that you can't access, like you can't figure out what it is, so you can change your settings on whatever other voice recording. And then there's those people who are like, well, I'll just use voice memos to record my podcast. And I'm like, absolutely not. Do not do that. It's bad. It sounds awful. And then if you listen to it in a car, if you get even a little bit passionate, you're going to blow out with someone's speakers. Okay? Like right now, I have like 3 layers of compression. I have compression on my microphone, compression on the board, and compression in my editing software. So I'm like screaming right now. Not really, but I'm very passionate right now. And your ears aren't bleeding, even though you're listening to this in the car.
So thank Josiah's broke booty because
I spent a lot of money on this
it costs
stuff.
money.
My editing software was free though. Computer was $1,500 though.
Dang, Daniel.
Yeah.
I would like to have a PC so I can get rid of console. I know, right? Weird, because I'm like usually a big console kind of person.
He's been PlayStation for his entire life.
And don't get me wrong, I like PlayStation.
I don't.
But there's a big problem with PlayStation.
It's a PlayStation.
Yeah, eventually it just becomes outdated. Like, yeah, you like your PlayStation 5? Cool. That's going to be outdated. Like, it's going to be outdated soon. They're like, well, it's not going to be outdated for a while, and you're going to have to upgrade your computer. I'm like, yeah, you're going to have to upgrade your computer, not buy an entirely new system.
Cyrus has had the same computer for 7 years, and it still works fine. Like, it's getting slow, but it's perfectly fine.
I've had the same PlayStation for longer.
Yeah, but there's no new games coming out for it.
Well, there's a few, but you're right. It's not...
The frame rate is...
Yeah, it's not great. It's like, sure, there's probably something you can do to change that, but not really.
No, you can't. Usually they're capped at 30.
Yeah, it's like, there's only so much you can do, and then it's just like, sorry.
It's like, yeah, you can clean it.
Yeah, that's
so
about
that it like doesn't have to work so hard.
Like, I guess you could modify your PlayStation, but then you're like really messing with stuff that you probably shouldn't.
I've seen videos with that, and the thing is, yeah, if you like give it more cooling performance, it's more reliable, but that's all you're getting. It's not getting any better because everything is through software like coded to be capped at 1080p 30 frames per second or 4K at like 25.
Yeah.
And so it's doo-doo. I don't like it.
Yeah. I still really enjoy using controllers. So if I went to PC, I'd still buy PlayStation controllers or something.
Yeah, sure.
Because
and PS
it's nice.
like 4 and 5 controllers work great on PC right now.
That they do.
They didn't like 4 years ago, but they work great now. I'm just going to get a Nintendo Switch Pro controller because that also works great on computer. And the only console I have is a Switch, so it's great.
Speaking of Switch, I got a USB plug-in GameCube controller for it. Ooh. And sometimes it doesn't like to connect, and it's a pain in the butt. But when it does work, it's very fun because it's
GameCube.
It's GameCube. I didn't have a GameCube growing up, and I wish I did. So I'm kind of like living a childhood that I didn't have.
The thing is, your Wii that you had as a child had the capacity to play GameCube games.
Yeah, and we never did. I don't know.
I mean, there's like Super Mario Sunshine.
Well, like there's a time.
I guess there's Wind Waker. Zelda Wind Waker.
There's a time in which I wanted to buy a Legend of Zelda collection for a GameCube.
Oh yeah.
And it's kind of a rare game to find because
it's not common for sure.
It's not common at all. One of my friends bought one, and I want to say it cost him like $75 or $90. I can't remember. It was a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that's so cool. I'm gonna buy it. Never did. I wish I did though. And yeah, it's cool.
Don't worry. It's not that good.
Well, yeah, because it's all games from like.
Well, it was
GameCube era.
No. Well, not even.
No, it was like Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo, and then I think it had like one GameCube Zelda game on it.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember what was on it. I know that
it had Majora's Mask.
Yeah, it had Majora's Mask. It had Ocarina of Time. I'm not entirely sure it had any of the SNES or NES
I'm pretty
games.
sure. I'm pretty sure it did. I'm pretty sure it had Link, Zelda, and one of the ones for SNES.
I think
something.
there's only one on SNES. I think it's just Link to the Past.
Yeah.
And I doubt Zelda 2 was on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because no one liked it. I don't understand why Katie keeps crawling through the podcast, even though you can definitely.
Her legs don't work good. She just has to go around everywhere that way.
How was your poop?
It was pretty good.
You don't have to
That's
eat it.
nasty.
That's gross. Gosh. Were you really about to do a spit take on that
Yes.
one? It wasn't even that good.
I'm giggly.
Talk about something. I'm looking something up.
I have some ideas.
GameCube.
That's not one.
GameCube.
We've been talking about technology.
I have stains on my shirt.
Is that
Yeah.
from your poop that you ate?
It must be.
Jeez.
There's no other logical explanation.
My manager told me to send her this podcast, and now we're here. So,
Hey, Josiah's manager.
okay, can we stop this? Can I cut here, please?
Josiah thinks that we should stop this bit right now.
Cool. All right, so the Zelda on GameCube collection has Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask, plus a demo of Wind Waker.
Okay.
That's all that's on it.
Demo of Wind Waker.
And they're currently selling for $88.99.
That's actually cheaper than I thought it would be. I thought the prices would go way up.
No, I think they actually went down because I think, like,
Nintendo found a warehouse full of them. They're like, oh.
no, I think more people started actually selling their copies, so more collectors had their hands on them, and so they're preserved more, and there's more copies known, so the price went down a little bit, just a little bit.
So the idea is buying 2 of them new, playing one and keeping one pristine. So then, like 100 years from now, you could be like, "This is what they played in the ancient times."
Yeah.
Yeah, GameCube emulation.
GameCube.
GameCube.
I thought you said GameCube. I'm
No.
like, you know what?
GameCube
Yes.
with GameCube.
Dude, that should have been my YouTube
What?
channel. My YouTube channel should have been GameCube.
Yeah.
You
GameCube,
can
GameCube.
still call it GameCube.
It could, yeah.
You can still change. You haven't made a video as far as I'm aware.
I made one video as a review for a movie called Dances with Wolves for school, and it's set to private because it's embarrassing.
Yeah, of course it is.
If you want me to release it, beg.
No.
Seth,
And give me like
there-
$5.
do you have any notes? I know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So I have a bit idea.
Well, you can read that first note from the first because no one's gonna see that.
I did
other-
not misspell my name on Legend of Zelda.
Oh yeah.
So there's that. I
he-
misspelled it when I was a small child because I was learning cursive, and then it was just like a little joke thing. Doing Beth
And
instead
that's
of
the
Seth.
story.
All right.
I lied.
My
on
other note
our
is
play.
please do 9/11 bits, please. We're not gonna do that.
We already did that.
Did
Pushed
we?
to 9/11. We
Okay,
did that at
good.
the beginning. We
Last note.
recapped.
Guy at the eye doctor doesn't want to fail the eye test, so he keeps asking if he got all the letters right, and then demands to retake it if he got one wrrong.
Is this a real thing?
Gosh, that's a bit.
That's a bit idea. I have like a guy who's
This-
at eye doctor, and he's just like, T, V,
Okay, okay,
H,
okay.
and
Hold
then
on.
it's like, okay. It's like, did I get it right? Did I get it right?
Here's the thing.
We can do this. We can do this. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Okay, Gabe's gonna be the one getting tested. You're gonna be the doctor, and I'm gonna be Gabe's mom,
Mom, why?
sitting on the other side of the office next to the so the little panel with all the letters are up here, right? And I'm sitting
Oh.
here in the parent chair.
Yeah.
All right. Go.
All right.
Wait.
All right, Mr. Adkisians, are you ready?
It's
Yee.
it's Atkinson.
Oh, sorry, Miss Serrera Atkinson.
That's close enough.
All right, Gabrielle.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Are you sure that you can see?
I'm the eye doctor. I of course could see.
Yeah, but you're not
what's
the reading doctor.
What's the official title of eye doctors? Like, what are you
a
actually?
traumatist?
Petromatist?
Gabe, are you sure that this is the only doctor your insurance would cover?
I could probably get better service from like Walmart.
I'm an optometrist.
Well, we're already here, so
I'll give you 10% off.
okay.
All right.
Our
So
insurance is paying for this.
10% off.
10% off on insurance.
Are you gonna save us 15% or more on our car insurance?
No, that's my brother.
Geico.
He's a card-to-trist.
Not a sponsor, but we'll take it.
Is it Gecko? Your brother's a Gecko?
Brother's a gecko.
Okay.
Are you ready for your eye exam?
Yes.
All right.
Did I need to bring the potato with me?
No. You're good.
Okay.
Just can you put that thing on over there? That's for your eyes.
Matrix.
It's for your eye test.
No.
No, don't put it on. Fine. All right, just look over here.
That's not how you do an eye test, first of all.
Shut up. I'm the optometrist. Here's an eye
Yeah,
test.
Mom. He's Amsterdam.
Yeah, I'm Omnicronians.
Yeah, he's the Optimus Prime here.
Did you do 9/11?
No, my cousin did 9/11.
Oh.
He's got bad gas.
Okay.
So here's the letters. I just need you to read the first two lines.
Okay. A, Z, Zer. Wait, no, that's a T. W, W, W. Dot. Lego.com.
Okay, I'll write that down. Just, All right, well,
Gabe, did you forget the bit?
No.
then do the thing.
Do the thing.
All right, I'm just gonna write that down.
You forgot the bit. You're supposed to want the correct answer. You're supposed to ask if you got it right.
Oh, yeah.
You idiot.
And then when I'm just gonna write that down.
G. Hey, I'm getting this right?
No, you're not.
Oh, okay. Do I have to start over?
Well, no, that's not how it works.
Why not?
Because I'm testing your eyes. It's about what you see.
Gabe, you're
Okay,
so close.
I'm starting
You can do
over.
it. You can do it.
No, you
Try
can't.
it one more time.
Can't
Just one more
start over.
time.
Okay. We'll go over it just one more time. But I'm gonna, just try one more time.
I. A. P.
Okay.
X.
Interesting.
Interesting. Did I get it wrong?
Yeah, you get that one wrong.
Gosh, I have to start over again.
No. You can't start over.
Why not?
No, he
Because that's not how-
can go one more time.
Ma'am, do I have to ask you to leave?
I welded
the
myself to this chair.
I'm the Omnicron.
I'm welded to this chair. And this chair is welded to the floor.
Mom,
and the floor is welded to the...
He's a pastramiist.
I'm a Limbendenskern.
Well, I'm his mommy.
He's a
Well, Miss
pastrami.
Mommy. I'm the
Sorry?
Oompa Loompa
Oompatst?
What'd you call me?
Miss Mommy.
Sorry?
We're just gonna cover your right eye with your right hand.
Hold on. Okay.
All right, good job. All right, now read the bottom line.
C. D.
There's a few more letters there.
I.
There's some more in there. Is that as much as you can read?
E.
Okay. Sorry.
L.
All right, that's it. All right.
Affidavit.
There's nothing after that, but
Wait,
okay.
he got one wrong.
Yeah, he got wrong.
No, he can go
That's
one
not how
time,
this
right?
test works. It's not about getting it right. It's about testing your eyes.
But-
Look, how am I supposed to graduate if I fail at everything I do?
But I need to find your prescription. If you get all them right, then I don't know what
But
kind
What
if
is
I get
this
them right, I
prescription?
don't need a prescription.
What is this prescription? You are a salamistrist.
No.
Is his
I'm an
prescription
llama.
a sandwich? Are you gonna are you prescribing him
glasses? A prescription for
a glass sandwich?
No.
You're giving my son glass to eat
No.
for lunch.
Am I low on my silicone?
What kind of Subway is this?
This is an eye doctor.
I thought this was a
Is that an Apple
I
product?
Subway.
Did you think your
I thought
insurance
this
was
was-
going to buy you a sandwich?
Yes,
Is the eye doctor
they
an
normally
Apple
do.
product?
I'm so confused by both.
I'm
of
paying you in food stamps.
No, you're. Wait, do you or do you not have insurance?
I can sell you a house.
I think we need to go to a different doctor. This
I agree.
pastrami
You guys
is
gotta
out of
get
order.
out. You guys have to get out.
Wait, can you try one more time?
No,
I don't understand why he can't go one more time.
because it's testing the eyes to see if you need glasses prescription, like I'm wearing right now, like you're wearing right now.
Well, obviously he does. He has glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
glasses.
we gotta find out if it's the same prescription, if his eyes have changed, gotten better, gotten worse. We gotta test them.
They're still brown.
If he keeps taking until he gets them right,
My eyes or my
then I won't
glasses?
know.
His eyes are still brown. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
How can he change his eyes? You can't change them like a headlight.
like you can, but it just hurts a lot and you can't see afterwards.
look. I don't think you guys understand anything about being an omnitroska disc.
Do you cut your coleslaw into little tiny squares?
Coleslaw into squares?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Like each piece of lettuce is a little tiny square.
No. I do strips.
I knew it. He's not from here.
What do you mean?
He's not a real Southern.
He's not from Kentucky.
He's not.
What do you?
He's a liar and
He's
a
a liar.
fraud. And we need to kick him out of the state.
I'm from Massachusetts.
Even worse.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a state.
Like liquid, gas, solid, Massachusetts.
Canada. Canada's a North state, right?
Solid gas in Massachusetts.
I never heard of that one. Is that one like plasma?
No. It's like we're in the state of Kentucky.
No,
This
it's a
is the
Commonwealth.
Commonwealth, yeah. The Commonwealth of Kentucky. What are you talking
Look,
about?
we're in the United States of America. There's 50 of them.
Whoa.
And
This must be
That's a
some
lot.
liberal agenda. This is some like gender crap.
That's too many
No,
states.
it's just-
Nothing should have that many
like
states.
what? Like, are you putting states like in between gas and solid or and liquid? And
Where
solids
is
now?
Ohio?
Ohio is just north of us a little bit.
It's after gas, Gabe. It's after gas.
No,
you go
it's
from
not.
gas
It's not a state of matter.
to hypergas to Ohio.
No, it's not a state of matter. It's just a place.
What's the matter?
It's the mat. What's the matter? It's that you guys are.
Are you not making me a sandwich?
No.
Why
This
are
is
we
an
here?
eye dog. Because you came. You
This
gave
is
me
the
your
worst subway I've
insurance.
ever been to. I'm giving you
I'm an omniculturist.
I'm going to call. What you just said?
I'm an omniculturist.
I am going to call the Better Business Bureau because you are a fake and a fraud,
I'm not.
and you
I'm
are
a real optometrist.
you're not even a solid matter. You're from you're Massachusetts, whatever the frick that is. I don't even know what that is.
First states. Massachusetts.
I'm done with you.
I'm pretty
done
sure some
with you. You don't
presidents are
even
from
you don't
there.
even cut your
There's
coleslaw into squares.
Who does that? Who's the psycho?
We're
dude?
over.
I'm
Let's
pretty.
leave, Gabe.
Okay, we're
Get
we're going.
out.
That was the best bit I think we've ever done ever.
That was a really good
great.
bit.
I love the part where you forgot the bit.
No, I know it. I know it.
Yes, I was like, hold on, what's it again?
What's funny is the whole time where we were staring at him, the vein on his forehead was slowly protruding because he got more and more stressed.
Yeah.
So Hunter from church, he got a new watch,
Oh
and
boy.
it shows his heart rate,
Cool.
What's your resting heart rate, Seth? Do you know what that is? Do you know what your resting heart rate?
It's like 60, 90.
90? Okay.
It's pretty fast. Probably 4. I have no
4
idea.
beats per hour.
Yeah, it's somewhere around like 120, right?
Your resting is 120?
I have no idea.
No, your resting is like around the 80, 90, right? That's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, his is 40.
That makes sense. He's
His
an athlete.
resting is 40.
How is he alive?
And he's really fit. Mine's like 80, 90 or so.
Really fit people have lower heart rates because
Apparently
cool.
his old coach, had a resting heartbeat of like 32. Like, that is an efficient heart right there.
That's a heartbeat every 2 seconds, roughly.
What?
Because 60 seconds
Oh my gosh.
divided by
Wait, is this? Yeah, BPM, heartbeats per minute. What the? That's insane.
yeah, did you not know that's how they measure it?
No, I just didn't register.
You did?
32.
For a
is-
second, I thought I was wrong. I thought I did my math
like,
horribly wrong for a
what?
second.
that never registered to me. Gee, so 90 is really not that bad. I was thinking my heart was just like going crazy.
I do know, like when you're exercising, you want your heartbeat to be like 130 or something.
Feels like 110 at minimum.
I don't know.
Depends
There's
on
a certain
your-
heart rate where your
your weight.
body's like, I'm gonna burn all the fat now
Yeah.
at a certain heart rate.
You know, it's faster to burn fat whenever you freeze yourself.
Okay.
Are you talking about like cryotherapy?
No, I'm just talking about just stay in a cold environment for a long period of time.
Your body will burn more fat. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
That's
why cold
why
showers are good.
literally the best time to stop eating is during the winter.
But food.
Yeah, winter food is the best.
Food, soup, chili,
Dude,
casserole.
potato soup.
Casserole.
Oh.
Particularly my mom's potato soup
Yeah.
is the best potato soup.
Spaghetti. Anything
Spaghetti?
but steak and grilled chicken. Pretty much,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about, you know? Holy
Ooh.
cow, I cannot stand steak. It's so bad. I've had very few good steaks in my life, and I like good steak.
Me and Josiah
but
are on the same
almost
page
all
with this.
steaks are terrible.
Yeah, me and Josiah have had the same bad experiences with
Like,
steaks.
like prime steak that your mom makes. Your mom
Prime
and
rib?
dad make prime rib. Delicious.
Yes.
Amazing.
It's pretty good.
Because they're wrong.
No, we're right.
Filet
Most
mignon,
steaks we have are bad.
delicious. The steak that Nanny and Poppy make just regularly, so bad. So bad. Like, it takes like a month to chew through one bite.
Is it just
You're
the cut of
just
steak?
overcooking it.
Oh,
No,
overcooking.
it's pink. It's like translucent in there. It's so raw.
Is it just a bad? Is it just a bad cut?
It's just a bad
How's
cut.
it being cooked? On the
Grill.
grill? Well, yeah, that's what you're doing
Sear it
wrong.
on the grill.
Bake that stuff.
Oh, so are they cooking it too fast?
You need to look if you want a good cut of meat. You want to cook it low and slow,
It's true.
and then sear it.
So
Yeah,
you
they
go-
don't do
sear
that.
that
Seth,
bad
no,
boy.
they don't do that.
So you put it in the oven to cook, and then you sear it on the grill.
Yeah, you can sear it on the grill or on like a cast iron skillet.
Yeah, most of the time, my parents don't really do that most of the time. Now, when my mom pulls out the what is it, salmon steaks, she puts those on the grill. Oh yeah, it's really good.
This camera's
Really, really
autofocus kind of sucks.
Yes.
It's still
You
clearer
should just
than our
put
other
out
camera.
manual.
Yeah, I don't really know how.
You don't know how?
It's a very confusing camera. There's not like a focus button.
I bet I could find
There's
it in
like
30
two.
seconds.
I bet you could, because you literally just go to the focus section in the options. I just don't want to mess with it right now. I actually do know exactly how to turn it back to manual focus, but I don't know how to adjust the manual focus. After that, I hate you.
I got him wet.
Oh my goodness, that's so cold. So cold.
Ooh,
So
that's nice.
cold. That's
Oh,
what she
that's
said,
nice.
by the way.
Cold?
No.
That's nice.
No.
I
What
got
the
you
heck
all
is
wet?
a kilometer?
Yeah.
Kilometer?
Why did she say that?
Kilometer? I don't know.
Because him. You said him. So it'd have to be a she.
I don't like anything that's happening right now.
Look, I joined the army. You can tell because Schwarbs. Actually, I joined the Marine.
I think that's a
Re-
federal crime to fake joining the.
I have a military ID.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You have a dependent
Uh-uh.
military dependent ID.
It's a military ID. I have a military ID. It's issued by the military.
For
Yeah, as a
legal
dependent.
reasons, this is a joke. Josiah did not join the army.
He is a dependent though.
It's not illegal to say you joined the army and
Yes,
not.
it is.
Yeah, it is.
What?
It's a federal crime.
To just say that you joined the army.
Yeah.
In public.
Yeah, lying about service is a federal crime. I'd argue that even if you went to boot camp and had to be removed from boot camp, it should also be a federal crime.
I
Being
think.
removed from things is a federal crime.
I think. Now, hear me out here. Hear me out. Saying whatever the crap you want is fine, unless you are filling out some kind of
Josiah,
document.
what's with all the profanity? You
Unless
said
you're-
heck.
If I
crap.
said that I had service in the military in a document of some kind of just like a job like application or a government like taxing or something like that, I could see that being a federal crime.
It
Easy
is.
peasy. Obviously, just saying it.
Josiah, stop talking. You're literally committing crimes every time you open your mouth.
Well, no. Here's the thing: if he is doing it in public, let's say you went to a bar and there's other people in the military there, and you were claiming to be a service member and whatever. They'll like ask you where you served and all this stuff, and because a lot of military guys know their stuff, they'll just be like, "Oh, you didn't actually serve," and
Yeah,
that's
it's wrong to just lie that you served.
then why did you lie?
But it shouldn't be illegal.
it is illegal though.
That's stupid. Where are my rights? They're infringing
Well,
on my
no,
rights.
no,
Hey.
here's the reason why it's illegal though.
Because it's offensive?
Not only is it just offensive, but you get some free stuff out of it too.
Okay. Look, any store that doesn't want to be taken advantage of by just liars will ask you for your military ID and require it. And
true.
you will have to be like registered into their system. That's what what is it called?
Bash Pro does
No,
it.
not Bass Pro. Bass Pro, they'll ask for your ID, but they'll give you a discount for dependent card. Anyway,
Oh, you're talking about
Lowe's.
Lowe's, yeah.
Lowe's requires you to have a actual military ID that's actual servicing. That's up to the business to make that decision to not get scammed by liars.
Right.
Just lying and being like, yeah, I served to some service members. Yeah, it's going to be rude. You're probably going to get beat up
Yeah,
because that's wrong and rude. Sure. Shouldn't it be a crime? This is some Canadian bullcrap.
No, I kind
Taking
of
my rights.
I
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
wrong.
agree with
I
it.
agree. It's wrong. Sure. But not everything that's wrong should be illegal. And I'm based and factual.
I was really hoping you would stop talking after I screamed. Anyway. When I worked at Arby's, one time I had a guy come through the drive-thru and he wanted a military discount. And I asked for his card and it was like blue or something. I was like, why is this blue? He's like, oh, I'm active duty. And I was like, oh, I've only seen my dad's and myself. Because my dad was retired Navy, so he had the pink card. He's like, oh, yeah, he's retired. And I was like, yeah. And then I had the military dependent, which is like a gray, beige kind of color.
It's
Yeah.
tan.
So I never seen it was like blue or black or something.
It's
So
blue.
I was like, so I asked him why, because I was like, I've never seen this color. Are you lying?
This is fake.
If it's not lying,
No, it's active service.
Active service.
Poggers for him.
Poggers for him. So
Did you
give
ask
him-
how
give
many
him just-
people he's killed?
I asked him what he did.
Oh, okay.
I think he
That's
said
fine.
I think he said he was like a pilot or something.
no.
I was like, you blow anybody up? He's like, yeah.
Pilots do not care.
Pilots, because
Pilots don't have trauma.
Yeah, because he disassociates.
Unless-
It's not a person. It's a plane.
Unless he flew low enough to the ground to see them screaming beforehand.
No, this is still enough dissociation. It's the people who lost their co-pilots that will.
Oh.
That will.
Oh,
But
yeah, I'm
they
sure.
don't care if you're like, oh yeah, you blow people up. They're not
Well-
gonna freak out of that. If you're like, "Did you lose your goose?" Then they're gonna cry.
Did you lose your goose? For those of you who don't get that reference,
Watch Top Gun. My dad's in it.
he actually is. That's true.
Watch the first Top Gun. It's good, and there's a lot of swearing.
Splish splash! I was taking a bath. Great balls of fire.
Yep, that's how it goes.
What kind of events have to happen?
He pooped a tub. He has a brown rubber ducky.
Like, did you put your
anyone
facial
mentions
cleanser
poo
on
again.
your body?
Yeah.
A brown rubber ducky.
No more dirt talk.
Taking a bit.
And instead of a TED Talk, it's a.
Like, I was just on the way to church this morning. I was like, in my head, all I could hear was splish splash. I was taking a bath, and I was like, "What is that from?"
I don't think it's from Top Gun.
Were they not singing that in the bar?
I don't think so.
I'm 100% sure. There's some. Hey, listeners, if you know that song, let me know. Because someone's like, splish splash. I was taking a bath. Great balls of fire. Well, no,
That's not it. No.
it's not that part. I know the other one,
Different
but
song, man.
that first part, it's something.
I don't know.
Someone splish splashing and taking a bath, and I want to know how it ended. This is a beach. This is a bathtub.
So at work,
Forgot about that. You can look up the lyrics "Splish Splash." I was taking a bath and listen to the
I
song.
can.
so
Oh my gosh!
I was,
I'll play it for you. Don't worry.
for the past couple of weeks, I've been trying to convince a coworker of mine that Adolf Hitler didn't off himself, and they don't have proof that he did.
In fact, they have lots of proof that he probably didn't.
And he refuses to believe it because,
Hitler did 9/11. It was his revenge.
He did
dude,
9/11.
that's woke.
That's some woke agenda baloney.
Look,
like,
guys,
saying
I'm
you
liberal
can't
now.
lie about
that's when Hitler
being a
actually committed
citizen.
suicide. He was on the plane and driving it into the tower.
Guys, I'm liberal now.
Oh no. I'll turn you not liberal. Don't worry.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Long about a Saturday night.
Are we allowed to play this?
Probably not. It's not like I'm gonna get a cease and desist letter. It's not gonna make money from the ads, which we don't make money on the ads anyway.
We don't have ads.
Exactly.
Hey, here's an ad break.
Hey, Dr. Squatch, we will promote your product because honestly, you have a great product, and I like it.
It was a great. That's a good song.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah. When are we gonna just like demand sponsorships? Like,
Wait,
Dr.
wait.
Squatch sponsor.
We already tried this.
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
That's when we were small potatoes. But now we're in the big leagues, guys.
Yeah, we got
We've been doing this for a
15
year.
viewers per episode.
We've been here a year.
And how many listeners we gotten? We getting?
A lot of them moved to YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
That was
So we have
sick.
25 subscribers on YouTube.
See, I told you that we would
we
get more
average about
viewers.
15 views.
I was telling you guys we'd get more views if we videoed it.
Our audience size is 15. You were one of the people who went.
15?
Huh?
Yeah.
I thought we were like in the 50s.
No, we hit like 40 when we had Luke on the podcast, but we were sitting around 30, and then we started doing the YouTube, and like 15 people went to YouTube. You were one of the people who were like, "Hey, I don't like doing the video podcast. Why are we doing the video podcast?" You were with Seth over here being like, "Why are we doing the video podcast?"
No, I didn't
Why
like
are we
how
doing
we
it?
had the setup.
Look,
I like the idea that we're videoing it. The problem is that my crotch is in like the middle of the screen half the time.
that's why I wear black shorts. It hides everything.
That's why I sit behind the
And-
microphones.
and
so no one can
just-
see my shame.
Highlights my juicy thighs. My goodness, look at these.
Sin. Stop seducing women.
I'm lonely.
Welcome to the club.
Any ladies out there?
Be warned.
Look, here's the thing, ladies.
Any ladies out there? Make your move.
Listen,
I'll
ladies,
probably
if you want to date one of these two goobers,
give-
you just need to understand.
You'll need a lot
You
of
need to be
patience.
very pretty.
You need to have a lot of patience, first of all.
You gotta be pretty and smart.
true.
Very, very, very smart.
And there you go.
Mainly just smart, but also pretty.
Yeah.
It's
And you
kind of
gotta
like
deal with my bold crap.
yes. It's kind of like having a
And
mixed
his.
drink. It's kind of like having a mixed drink. You want to have to go like 50-50 with it. You want to have it 50% one alcohol and 50% the other alcohol, and
And also another thing is you can't get rid of me. So good luck.
yeah, Seth is always going to be
if
here in the
you want
background.
to steal me from my family and have me run away, I'm fine. As long as I get to see my mom.
I haven't seen my mom in a while.
You don't even have a mom.
I haven't seen your mom in a while either.
It's only been a few months, but it feels like a little longer than that.
Your mom is like an illusion.
What
Kinda
does
like-
that mean?
Kind of like your feet.
She's not real.
Kind of like your feet.
Yeah, kind of like your feet.
Yeah, my feet aren't real either.
It's just Mountain Dew.
It's just Mountain Dew.
He's just Mountain Dew
I
from
am.
the calf down.
Yeah, Mountain Dew.
He's like what, a solid 8% Kyle.
8%.
No,
Yeah.
that would have to be Monster.
Oh, I thought
Energy.
Kyle.
Kyle also drinks Mountain Dew. I think maybe.
I actually I
Unless
used to
you're Chris Kyle.
That's why
I used to know a Kyle in
Kyle.
elementary when I moved to Kentucky, and that kid hated my guts for some reason. A lot of death threats, a lot of moments in which I thought I'd have to like kill the kid, and this is like as a child. He had problems.
I've gotten death threats before at Arby's.
Yeah, but it's weird as a
Death
kid.
threats.
It's really weird when you're a little kid and another little kid is like, "I'm gonna rip your spine out and beat you with it," and you're like, "Oh, that sounds lovely."
You know, I've had little kids say that to me before when I was a little kid. But
Spinal
it's weirder when
lacerations.
somebody's saying it because they got the wrong sandwich.
That's true. But the thing is that those people are crazy, and I'd probably believe them more than a kid.
I don't tell them, do it. Try.
Seth is like, bet.
Try. Come in here. Do it. I dare you.
Kill me.
Like, do it now.
Like, you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. They never did. I'm still alive.
It's true.
Wow.
Stop threatening people because you got the wrong sandwich.
Yeah.
You know, just how you already sent us to be really, like, be funny. And you just sit here just be like,
I lost my mind. I've used all
What?
of my energy in those
Josiah.
last two rants.
What has been your experience with fast food stuff? Like, what is a crazy Josiah working story?
Okay, I don't work fast food. We take like 40
Yeah, not really
minutes to make a pizza.
that's too long.
It's way too long. Okay, stories. We got a lot of weird names that come through. We get some SpongeBob. We get some SpongeBobs in there. We get some
Do you get any optometrists in?
no.
Andromeda?
Here's
Salamis.
one thing.
Oblivion?
All the cops in our area and firefighters, they come in and eat at my work every once in a while. And they all order just salads
Why?
and calzones. They never order pizzas. And it's always a meat lover's calzone or a salad with chicken on it.
Interesting.
Sounds good.
It's
They gotta stay light.
Oh, is that the reason why?
No. They
Because the
some of them
calzone
just-
is not light.
No, a calzone is like I ran for a mile. I gotta get that energy back. And then the salad's like I need to be healthy and fit.
Well, which is an illusion because salads are not healthy.
You know what else
It
is an
depends.
illusion?
The end of the
Politics.
episode.
Politics kind of is an illusion. Very
Politics
little
is
of
an
it
illusion. Everything is controlled by the deep state, and nothing's real. Alex Jones was right, mostly.
I am
Mostly.
Alex Jones.
We're still debating whether the frogs are actually gay or if they're trans or if they're just queer. We don't know.
to talk to the frogs to find out what they are. You can't just say the frogs are
You don't have to talk to the frogs to figure out what they are. You just have to look at the frogs to figure out what they are.
Tell me, little froggy doo, what are you?
You gotta sit them down. You gotta say, who are you? What are you? Why are you?
I asked my dad how many genders there were today, and he said last I checked there were 2. Of course, that was in '78, but there were still 2. And I said that makes me want to see like the graph of the genders. Like we started at like 1800 and it's just 2.
I think before that was just 1. It's just males.
We hit 1960 and it goes up to like 4. and then 2015 happens, and it's just straight up.
You know, I'd like to talk to each of you individually about your
Gay frog.
individual
The gay frog that lives within
The gay
you.
frog lives inside.
Release the gay frog.
Inside you, there's 2 frogs. Both of them are gay.
They're fighting for
They're
dominance.
fighting for dominance on the hierarchy of your inner self. Such as I. What do you think is the main conflict between your 2 gay frogs?
Which one is gayer?
You have to tell me.
Which one's gayer?
Yeah.
That'd have
You
to
have
be.
2 frogs inside you. You gotta.
That'd have to be the
conceptualize the
smaller
frogs.
one. Do I have to censor that?
You might have to.
No, I don't think so.
I think I'm gonna censor that.
See, I think we have to
don't
censor it
think so.
just because YouTube. I don't think YouTube would like it. If we
You
were on
can get-
Rumble,
you
that's a different story.
What the frick is Rumble? Oh, is that the thing that Crowder is on?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on Crowder.
Dude.
Okay, he was suspended again because
On Rumble?
no, on YouTube because of a video he posted like 14 months ago.
Wow.
Oh yeah. they've been
And
doing
he's
that
like,
lately.
"Are you kidding me? This is over a year ago."
Rough.
Did you?
Alright, so what about your gay frogs?
Okay, so one of them is a transvestite, and the other one identifies as gay to fit in with everyone else.
That's very interesting. Do you think that's why when you go about your day, you go like, hey you?
No, I picked that up from school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You think that's because everyone you went to school with was a...
Seth, stop saying that.
look, I don't have a personal problem against it, but yeah, we're gonna probably have to censor it just because of YouTube.
I'm literally just saying it now just so that you have to censor it.
Don't.
I'm
I
gonna
will
kick you.
stop
I'm
it.
gonna kick you off the podcast.
I'll stop it.
I'm going to replace you with
I
Josh.
said I'll stop it.
We're gonna have
But
to
you
have
can't
like
censor my speech. I'm Jordan Peterson.
And I joined the army.
And you are...
I didn't.
I'm
Just to clarify, I didn't join the army or any branch of the military.
What are you?
It's a good question. I'm still figuring that out.
I would like.
What am
He's
I?
Gabriel. He's Gabe
I'm
Cube.
I'm at Gabe, okay?
He's Gabe
All right,
Cube.
you joined the military. I'm Jordan Peterson. You're Gabe. This has been the Unusable Podcast.
Okay, hold on. I have a story about
We'll see
being
you
gay.
next week. Bye.
I like how your Jordan Peterson impression has gotten more and more Kermit the Frog with
Yeah, it's
every
ridiculous.
try. It's great.
I have a story about gay.
About the gay.
So I
About
was
the cute
I was
little
at I
gays.
was at I was at Come and Go, right?
Of course, there's a gay at Come and Go.
Nope. No gays at Come and Go. I was at Come and Go and with some friends, and we were getting slushies, and we were talking about. I don't know why we were talking about this, but for some reason the topic of gay came up, and I was like, I don't know why, but there's a lot of people out there who still think that I'm gay, and there's like a bunch of girls there, and they were just like, I don't know, I don't see it. Like, I don't know why they would think you're gay. And then the one guy who was there went, well, it's because of the way you talk.
What does that have to do with it?
Apparently, I talk like a gay person.
You don't.
Like,
though.
not like the tone of my voice, but just like the cadence sounds kind of gay.
I see it.
Okay.
Which is
You do
fair.
look like Ethan a little bit.
It's just fair because I do sound like Ethan. Sometimes.
yeah, but
true.
Ethan's always sounded like that, and he wasn't always gay, regardless
true.
of what he says.
He's in fact not gay. He just thinks he's gay.
You know, sometimes I think I'm gay, but then I look at my wife. And I realize I'm really straight.
Sometimes I think my coworker's gay, but I really think it's just because he's kind of special.
You know, Jordan Peterson, sometimes he thinks he's a lobster.
Sometimes I just want to be held.
Like,
You know, if you had a
relatable.
lobster girlfriend, she would hold you in her claws
A lobster girlfriend?
to assert dominance over you.
I have another story from that guy who said, well, because it was the way you talk about him
Oh, gosh.
asserting dominance.
Yeah, you want a little
What?
ferret girlfriend? Is that what you want, a ferret?
I'm not a...
He would want a
I am-
girlfriend who's very ferret-ish.
She's got really long hair, like hair down to her ankles, and she just slithers
Just
around.
kind of wiggles and
She just
real
wiggles
happy,
around.
and
She's like, hi.
she stings
I'm your
if you
steak
don't
noodle.
like feed her properly. She's got gluten intolerance.
See, I'm not a furry, but I do like ferrets, and if I could have them as pets, I would.
like
but
like a ferret personality in a girl.
I don't know if I'd want that.
Real vicious. You know, bite.
You got a
bite
good girl
the
that will
frick out of
bite you. You got
Scratch
someone
you.
who will, push you. When you're going,
But
when
you know, at the end of the day, you can just pick her up and just kind of, and it
makes
shuts her
things
down.
better.
You know.
Kind of resistance. You see, you need a girl who'll nip at you. Give you little nips.
Like, okay,
You need
that's
someone who'll take your nose and go, bite. It's my nose. It's my nose now.
I don't
She'll
know.
say, you're my little boy.
I don't know how to appropriately respond to
You're my little
this.
cabbage patch.
I like to reiterate that I'd like to be held.
And then
Ladies.
you need that lobster woman who's got a hard shell so you can't hurt her with your fishes.
What the crap is a lobster woman?
I'm explaining to you. She has a hard outer shell so that she's got to be tough skinned so you can't hurt her.
She has soft, delicate meat on the
Soft,
inside.
delicate, delicious meat on the inside.
That sounds.
You gotta crack your way through her heart.
That
This
sounds.
is hard work.
That sounds.
He put work
like,
into it.
That sounds like.
He's always gonna try to start donuts of you
battle
lobster
axe
style.
of a wife.
Someone who pees out their face.
What?
Lobsters pee out their face. You need a girl who will pee into your face through her face.
Besides whatever the heck you just said and the blatant sexism that I just said, besides both of those things, you're kind of right.
Ladies,
I'm always right.
I do kind of need a girl who can put up with my insults and realize that I do actually like her, and I'm not gonna leave even though I might make fun of her.
My girlfriend.
I mean, girlfriend.
My wife.
like, I hope you're still friends.
My wife. She's like a. What are you?
A horse? Wait. That's mean.
You're
Female.
But what kind of animal would you say you are?
What two animals are fighting inside of you?
Are they two gay frogs?
Or two wolves?
Two wolves?
What kind of what persona do you think you
What's
would
your
have?
persona?
2 baby Yodas.
Human. She identifies as
She
human.
really is like a little bunny rabbit sometimes. She's very soft.
Civilized animal and a Seth animal fighting inside of me.
She says she has a civilized animal and a Seth animal fighting inside of her.
That's actually very accurate.
true.
Seth isn't
I'm a bad influence.
man. He's a
yeah,
Seth.
you are.
My wife was a lot sweeter before I married her. I've turned her into a monster.
That's kind of true.
But she's learning how to sheathe it.
That's
She'll be meek, and the meek shall inherit the earth. She's got claws,
Like
She's gonna
lobster
be
claws.
rich. She's
She's
gonna
like-
be rich. She's gonna inherit the earth.
She's like a house cat. She's very furry and soft, but she's got claws. She'll get at you. If you're not careful, if you're not watching, if you touch her wrong.
So if
She'll
you're
bite
that
you.
lobster out there for me,
We need-
hit me up because holy cow, I'm lonely.
we need a
Like I
lobster girl
need,
for
I
you.
need,
Ferret girl for you.
please, I am so lonely.
Yeah. Pee on his face through your face.
Stop it.
What has this become? What is going on?
Did I just tweet?
Imagine you're on a battlefield, you walk by a guy who's sleeping and just what?
Interesting.
Push it again.
My soundboard.
Did I just weed?
Apparently, your sideboard doesn't want to do that combined.
That's because you
Did
have
I
the same
just
spot.
weed? Did I just weed?
What is that forkle?
Did I just weed?
What is that forkle?
That'll
right.
always be a good one.
I'm done with this.
Right. Just send in your emails.
I-
Ask me what your persona is. And I'll let you know. I'll let you know what kind of girl or woman you need. Just give me a little description about yourself and I'll let you know.
I need my lobster.
Do you need a lobster girl? Do you need a ferret girl? Do you need a rabbit girl? If you're a girl out there who needs a guy, what kind of guy do you need? I don't know. You might need like a snail man. You probably need a monkey man.
Do you
Most
need
men are
2 gay
monkey men.
frogs?
What?
Do you need 2 gay frogs?
Do you need 2 gay frogs?
I told my manager to listen to this.
Do you need a manager frog?